Hey guys, it's Kyle from InvestiShare. We actually have a very large move that could potentially play out very shortly. So I'm going to get right on into it so I can get this video uploaded for you guys in time. All right, cool. All right, cool. So looking at the DXY, it looks like we're about to have a break to the downside on the hourly chart. And we talked about, one of my alarms just went off. Okay. Anyways, yeah, well, it looks like we're about to have a break to the downside with support at 103.9. We got to be aware of still. We found support on it. You know, let's go over here, and we got the bounce here. But it looks like we're still getting the break to the downside when the support is getting weaker and weaker right now, and it most likely will be able to break through 103.9 if it retests it again. And the next level we have to be aware of is 103.5 and then a 103.07. So if you're entering any long positions while this is going down, because as the DXY goes down, Bitcoin's going to go up. Just be aware of these levels in case we do get a bounce, so it can kind of help you with a confirmation for a an exit or to take some profits. Going over to Bitcoin. All right, so this is the hourly chart as well. We did have the break out of this W formation that we were talking about in the previous video. We hit our first target, and the target was defined by the area of interest in the VPVR right here, like this. And now we are constantly retesting this downtrending level of resistance for this macro formation, this reverse head and shoulders. So that this is the shoulder here, and this is the head right here. You take from the resistance right here to the base of the formation to get your target, and you just drag it on top of where you break out to get your target. Already got it drawn out right here for you. So the technical target for this formation is 26,100, which is about a 23% pump. So it's obviously, if we break out of this formation, we start going to the upside, we have to be aware of areas to take profits just in case you don't reach that target, because a 23% pump is kind of bizarre even in the crypto space, especially while we're in a bear market. So it's a lot less likely for us to hit that target. And when a formation is this old, let's see the age of it, about 10 days. So typically it takes about roughly about half the time, so half the age of the formation to actually reach the target after the breakout. It's like 30 to 50% of the age of the formation is usually the duration it takes for it to hit a target like this. Anyways, we have to be aware of these levels right here, 23,900 and 25,400 along the way up. And we also have a little level right here that I missed on my chart that we're going to be aware of based on this VPR spike right here, which is in confluence with the local resistance of the formation. All right, cool. So basically what you want to do before entering a trade like this, not financial advice, of course, but you want to wait until we get a confirmation bounce off of the formation to verify the trend line, to verify this as support rather than resistance. On the hourly chart, it looks like we leaked out for a moment and then came right back in. On the 4-hour chart, we have not had a candle close outside of the formation yet. It's a lot more safe to wait for a 4-hour candle to close outside the formation before making a long decision like this, just because of the age of the formation. Going back over here on the hourly. Typically, when you are entering a long position with a reverse head and shoulders, you want to have your stop loss right below the shoulder right here. And it is a little bit of a drop because we're at these lower price levels. It's a fairly large loss, about 7%. But the risk to reward ratio, if we pull that out on the over here, let's say we got the candle close roughly about at 21,400. This is where your risk to reward ratio would be. It'd be a 1 to 2.75. Because of the percentage gap between the breakout and your stop loss, you should be using a very low amount of leverage, like 1 to 5x maximum. I will be using 1x because 23% gains is more than enough, or 21% based on this entry. It's more than enough for me. So it's not really worth putting too much leverage into something like this when your loss will be about 8%. As it goes up above these support levels, of course, you can increase your stop loss further into the profit zone. But I would start at least right below this area of interest in the VPVR, around 20,200. And yeah, right as long as you can, and constantly increase your stop loss further into the profit zone as we find support at these levels. So if it breaks up and we find support here, increase your stop loss to be right below it. If it goes up even further and we find support here, put your stop loss even further, and try to ride all the way to the target. When we start seeing any sign that it's going to reverse, like a double top, and we break this neckline, then you can close your full position if you want to. Just let you know, we will have this potential breakout very soon. If we do, there's going to be a lot of volume that will come behind it. And if there isn't a lot of volume that comes behind it, then obviously we're going to have some form of formation extension. But I don't think it's going to lead to that. I think we're going to have a fairly large pump. Even if we only reach halfway through this target, I would be pretty happy, because like around 23,000 is around the price that we want to be at for miners, so they can actually make profits off of their mining. Right now, they're actually in a capitulation state where they're not making any money. It costs more money to mine Bitcoin than it does for them to sell it. So just to be aware of, we want to be around above 23,900 so we can have a lot less sell pressure from them. But you guys have any questions about this, just let me know. You know how to reach me in the Discord. Like, subscribe, try to build this channel as fast as we possibly can. See if we can get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of next week. We're at 600 right now. Appreciate all your support, guys. You have yourself an amazing weekend, and be safe while you trade.